Now, the Met Office has warned that record-breaking hot summers, as we saw last year, will be the norm by the year 2060. The Met Office's State of the UK climate report for this year shows that apart from December, every month last year was warmer than the 1991 to 2020 average.
Hello there. Generally, over the next few days, it's going to be a mixture of sunshine, but also some showers. Over the last 24 hours, we have seen quite muggy air heading our way from the Atlantic. It's brought with it a lot of cloud, had some rain around as well. But before the rain arrived in eastern England, it was quite warm on Wednesday. Suffolk was the warmest place in the country, with temperatures of 24 degrees.
Carol, I'm so glad to see you in a bright colour, because outside it is grey, murky. I think it's worse than dreich, which I learned from you, obviously. Morning to you.
Morning. That was top forecasting there, Naga. Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. Naga's right, and it's also humid to boot as well. Today, it is a cloudy, murky, dreich, wet start to the day. There's some rain in the forecast, and some of that's going to linger. It's also a humid start to the day. For example, temperatures are that bit higher than they were yesterday in Loch Glascarnoch. Around about this time, it was 1.5 Celsius. Today, it is 10 degrees higher than that. It's currently about 17 degrees in the southwest of England, but it still is going to be unsettled, Ben and Naga, into the weekend, and blustery as well.
But I will take that, Carol. Not that you're in charge of the all-over weather of the whole country, as much as I like to, attribute you, give you the blame for everything that's going wrong in weather. But I will take that. It's not too bad. Carol,
it's not too bad.
We'll see you later.
Good morning. It's a largely grey, cloudy start this morning, and it's feeling rather humid. Temperatures stayed in the mid-teens Celsius overnight.
I see that picture, and I imagine that you have some Wellington boots on at this moment in time. And I'm wondering how far you would walk. It's a kind of a test of how daring you are in the muddy flats there. Just how far you'd walk before you got stuck. That's what I was just thinking about as I saw that picture.
Naga, the things you say to me that I really don't expect at this time of day. Good morning, everybody. This morning, it's a murky start to the day.
Mixed? I don't know. All I'm seeing is rain at the moment, but I know you're going to bring me the prospect of no rain at some point.
Absolutely right, Naga, but it is going to remain unsettled for the next wee while. This is a typical picture this morning. There's a lot of low cloud around. There's murk, there's mist, there's poor visibility, especially in the coasts and hills, as you can see from a weatherwatchers picture taken earlier in Gwynedd.
They're on a warning. That view will greet most people this morning, won't it, Carol? Good morning.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Carol herself, not the picture behind.
The ray of sunshine amid the fog. That's what it is.
Thank you, Ben. I'm not used to compliments, believe you me, at this time of the day. Good morning, everyone. This morning, Ben is absolutely right. It is a cloudy, murky start to the day, as we can see from our Weather Watchers picture, taken just a wee bit earlier in County Durham.
It's time to find out what's happening with the weather this morning. And talking of the finest, I don't think the weather, Carol, is matching that. You know, the beauty of that song, I mean, it's soulful. It's just one of those songs you could just enjoy over and over again. I don't think, unless you can make it poetically work, it's going to match the weather today.
Well, I think you're right, actually, Naga. The weather today, good morning, everybody, is cloudy to start with. We've got some rain. Heavy rain's been sweeping from the west to the east through the course of the night. It's feeling humid as well. We will see a little bit of brightness today, but as the sun comes out, that could well trigger off some sharp showers.
Now, we've been talking about how hot it is in some parts of Europe, and it's starting, I think, to cool down. Carol has all those details for us this morning. Carol, yes, that map tells us quite a lot, doesn't it?
Morning.
It certainly does, Ben. Yes, good morning, both. Good morning to you. Ben is quite right. It is starting to cool down. This is our temperature anomaly chart. It shows the difference in temperatures from what we would expect at this stage in July. Here's the key here. So the blues, colder than average for July. The deep reds are hotter than average for July. So the cool air now pushing across the Balkans, average temperatures getting into Greece and parts of Turkey, and already in Corsica, Sardinia, the Balearics, and also parts of Iberia. I'm going to run this sequence so you can see what happens. So first of all, the cooler air spreads eventually all the way into Turkey. But in the next few days, it's going to warm up again across Corsica, Sardinia, Italy, the Balearics, and also eastern parts of Spain, but not to the extent that we've seen in the last couple of weeks. Still pretty hot, though, in North Africa. Now, here we go through Sunday. Again, it warms up a touch in the Balkans, but we still are not going to have the extreme heat that we have seen. Ben and Naga.
Carol, thanks very much. It looks a little better, certainly those temperatures, but there's still too much rain around for my liking.
Blame Carol.
As always, we always do.
Uh-oh.
Carol,
Thank you
thank you.
both.
Enjoy the rest of the week, Carol.